What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin with another superhero movie review. Today we're reviewing Black Adam, which is a 2022 DCEU film. We did a poll, but the poll got tied up, and it was like, okay, I can't, if I don't do this now, I'm not gonna have time. So I watched like half of it yesterday, half of it like this morning, and I was surprised that I actually liked the film. And I actually already did this review, but it was like, my review was like, it was a little long for a movie where it's like, it's a 6 out of 10. Like, come on. I don't need to go over like 15 minutes to talk about how like okay the movie is. The movie's directed by Jaume Collet Serra, starring Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam, Shahi as Isis, Henry Cavill as Superman, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, not Dr. Destiny. Stupid Google has Dr. Destino, which is Dr. Destiny's like a supervillain. You have Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher and Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone, and yeah, they have you have cameos from people from the Suicide Squad movie, like Amanda Waller and Jennifer Holland, who is James Gunn's wife, and Aldis Hodge was Hawkman. And that's pretty much. Oh, the main villain was Marvin Kazarias Sabak. Okay, so let's talk about this movie. Which the movie is like 2 hours long, but like if you ignore the credits, it's less than 2 hours. But then you wouldn't get the cameo scene at the very end, where Superman meets Black Adam and they sequel bait a movie. That's never going to happen. Oh my god. So yeah, I should talk about, okay, why didn't I watch this movie when it first came out? And the answer was mostly because they ruined the JSA. Like, how are you going to have JSA in a movie and you're not going to have Alan Scott Green Lantern, Ted Grant, Wildcat, and Jay Garrick Flash, who are like the big three of the JSA, Justice Society of America, which they don't even call them the Justice Society of America. They're just called the Justice Society. Oh my god, what bull BS is this? Which the movie, the lineup in the movie is Hawkman, who is supposed to be the leader, which Hawkman has been the leader in the comic books before. And you have Cyclone, who has like aerokinesis, which they say is possible through nanomachines. You have Atom Smasher in the movie, and you have Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, who is the best part of the movie. Who, for some reason, throughout most of the movie, when he's in the Dr. Fate costume, they give him like this weird voice. They modified his voice to sound androgynous for some reason, which I thought, oh, they're gonna kill him off and give the helmet to a female Dr. Fate, which they didn't do, because I thought that was weird. Which they made him sound exactly like the aliens from Earth's Final Conflict. But yeah, what happens in the movie is that you like Condog or Condal, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even think it's a real country. Is occupied by these international mercenaries called Intergang, which they never explain. They never show the people behind Intergang, and they're after the Crown of Spock. And this archaeologist woman, her brother, and like 2 other guys go into this mountain to look for the Crown of Sabak, where they actually find the tomb of Teth Adam, which is this ancient champion from the past, right? Of Kondog. Well, they get betrayed at the mountain, and Intergang is about to get their hands on the Crown of Spock, which can be used to summon like the demons that are like the nemesis of the Wizards of Shazam and DC's Captain Marvel, which I will never stop calling him Captain Marvel. I had this awesome rant where I'm like, it makes no fucking sense why DC can't call their version Captain Marvel, when that Captain Marvel existed before Marvel's Captain Marvel, and Marvel's Captain Marvel has been dead, what, since the fucking 80s? Early 80s? And there hasn't been a good Captain Marvel since, what the fuck? But yeah, what happens is that the Tomb Raider lady, who she's in a costume very similar to the Tomb Raider from the reboot. And she speaks the words and summons Tef Adam, right? Who goes around killing everybody in slow-mo. Which the slow-mo sequences in this movie look way better than the Flash film. Right. And it turns out she also has like a nerdy son who is really into comic books and tries to teach Black Adam to be a superhero, right? Which this is an anti-hero movie, so if you've seen the Venom movies or you've seen Morbius, there's a lot of like, oh, like, are you a hero or are you an anti-hero? That's the main beef with Black Adam and the JSA, who show up to, like, you know, on the behest of Amanda Waller to capture Black Adam, right? Or Tef Adam, as he's called, because they don't like Black Adam because he kills people, and like you have like Hawkman preach to this Black Adam the wrongs of killing people, which is so fucking dumb, considering this Black Adam, this Hawkman, design-wise, is based off the Jeff Johns Hawkman from his JSA run, where that Hawkman was basically Wolverine. So, which there have been different kinds of Hawkman. Like, there's been like the Indiana Jones type. There's been the Boy Scout version from the Earth 2. And it's just like really dumb. Like, you have this basically Boy Scout version of Hawkman, but looks just like the Hawkman from like the JSA run and the New 52 run, who was a more brutal like Hawkman, right? Who killed people. Oh my god. And that's so dumb. Like, he has a spaceship made out of knife metal, which is the metal that, you know, his mace and wings are supposed to be made out of, which his wings are not wings. They're like made out of metal. It's like, oh my god, they fucked up Hawkman. Oh my god. He's not even, and it's like, okay, you want to cast a certain way, you know, for diversity or whatever. Okay, could we not have at least had him be like Hawkman from the comics? No. So yeah, that sucked. That sucked a lot. But it's like, whatever. My main problem with this version of the JSA is like, where's fucking Ted Grant? Where's fucking Alan Scott? Where the fuck is Jay Garrick? How are you gonna have like a JSA without them? Which is, they're just called the Justice Society. So like the main plot is basically Black Adam trying to free the con dog from the inner gang while they're looking for the Crown of Sabak, and he has to deal with the JSA. Which what happens in the movie is the JSA not unwillingly has to form alliance with Black Adam to take down inner gang, who gets the crown and summons the fucking demon Sabak, which looks like a video game character, but he actually looks pretty cool. Which the CGI in the movie is not great, but it is better than the Flash movie. Which there's even better slow-mo scenes in this movie than in the fucking Flash movie. Which obviously there's some shit in the movie where like, oh, they were obviously inspired by 300, which of course, because Zack Snyder. Which there's also a scene which makes no sense where he has where Black Adam has a Mexican standoff with a bunch of inner gang guys, where he uses his hand like to shoot, like he pretends it's like a gun and shoots like lightning bolts, which is like, why the fuck? He saw like a random Clint Eastwood movie for like 2 seconds, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna copy copy that. Which there is some good humor in the movie, but I thought that was dumb. And the music was very okay. They were very much trying to be like the you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which oh my god, the dialogue they gave they gave like Jennifer Holland, like the girl from the woman, sorry, from the Suicide Squad, second Suicide Squad movie. It was like, what's so cringe? It's like, oh my god, oh my god, and it's like, it was so cringe. I had to look up to see if she was a real actress, and it turns out she worked on it. She before she met James Gunn, she was in shit. Like, she was in my favorite Stage 6 movie, Zombie Strippers. Oh my god! So I'm like, I have to go back to watch that movie to see. To confirm something. Okay, so yeah. Besides from that, yeah, the movie. The worst part of the movie is the fucking writing, and then the fact that like, I just liked. Okay, they fucking we were blamed because some of us didn't want to watch the movie. Because on in theaters, we were blamed for like the Snyderverse being killed when they were planning to kill the Snyderverse in the fucking Flash movie. So it's like, get the fuck out of here. 6 out of 10, worth watching at least once. But yeah, that's it, guys.